Hey girls, this is Coach Cara, Coach K, and I am making this video for you for lower back pain. Do any of you have lower back pain? Are you experiencing any kind of achiness in your lower back from sitting in class all day, or just feeling tightness in the muscles in and around your lower back? So you don't need to be standing on a dock like I am overlooking a lake. Simply grab a chair, so you can put your leg on the back of a chair or use your bed or even, the counter in the kitchen. You can just find anything where you can elevate your leg and use it to stretch out. So I'm just starting to warm up my hamstrings, and I'd go ahead and start to reach up, and then let's come into a forward fold. And I've widened my feet shoulder width apart, and I'm simply folding forward so I can feel that stretch in my hamstrings. And now bring the feet together and just fold forward as much as you can, bringing your head as close to your legs as possible. And then when you're ready, slowly roll up each vertebrae at a time, and taking your time going through each and every vertebrae. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and grab the right foot or ankle, and we're going to stretch out that front quad. And now start to reach forward. So we're stretching the quad and the hamstring. And now let's go back just to the quad. And now bring that ankle, cross it over the left thigh, and a little bit of a squat here. So you can fold forward. The deep stretch is actually in your glutes. It's in your glutes, medius, minius, and maximus. So here we go, it's from the hip to the glute. This is also called thread the needle when you're on your back. We've done that in class. And now slowly start to bring that knee up and flex the foot, and point flex the foot continuously throughout this stretching exercise. So we're grabbing that foot, stretching out the front of the quad again, and now tipping forward into a dancer pose, stretching out the right quad and the left hamstring. And I'm simply using that the place where I'm putting my hand to give me balance. And then we're going to go ahead and go back into that standing thread the needle, where you feel that deep stretch in your right glutes. Good, and then slowly bring that knee back up, flex, point and flex. And now with your two right fingers, your peace fingers, see if you can grab your big toe, hold it out in front and then to the side. Good. Doesn't matter how high the leg gets. And now tip forward, that right leg goes into the sky. And now you're slowly, this is one of my favorite moves. So I'm literally lifting the leg up and down, but what's happening is the entire hip girdle is going up and down. So you're just kind of creating some movement in that hip joint. And now let's come back into a forward fold. Make sure you're breathing. And now widen the forward fold and come all the way up. Roll up one vertebrae at a time, and then reach the arms overhead. Stretch. All right, we're going to start to transition to the other side. And balance yourself. Go ahead and grab that left ankle or foot, and you're stretching out that left front quad. And point and flex the foot. And now start to reach forward, go back into your dancer, and you're getting that left quad and right hamstring stretch. And coming back up, stretching, good. Go ahead and grab that left foot, cross it over the right thigh, and come into your standing thread the needle, and fingertips to come down to the ground. And again, it's coming through that, I just pointed to the left hip. It's actually your glutes gluteals, there's 3, gluteus medius, minius, maximus. And now start to slowly come back up into standing. Bring that left knee up, flex, and point and flex. And let's grab that left ankle one more time, stretching out that left quad. And tipping forward into dancer, left quad, right hamstring. What we're doing is we're stretching all the neighboring muscles to your lower back. And go ahead and do your standing thread the needle one more time. And you can bring your fingertips all the way down to the ground. If that doesn't work, you can also bring your hands to the chair or something that you're using for stability. Good, and bring that left knee back up, flex, point and flex. Good, with your 2 left peace fingers, go ahead and hook your big toe, stretch out that leg as best you can to the front and then the side. Good, and slowly bring it back down. Again, it doesn't matter how high it goes. And now tip forward, let that left leg go into the sky. And we're just starting to rotate, letting the leg go up and down, but what we're really doing is allowing the left side to get that good stretch, so it's the whole hip girdle that's moving. And now come back into your forward fold. Widen the ankles so they're as wide as your shoulders and simply forward fold. Now let's bring the toes together and bring your forehead as close to your legs as possible. If you get there, great, and if you're still working on getting close, that's awesome too. And now when you're ready, slowly roll all the way up, 1 vertebrae at a time, reach to the sky. Good. Do, 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 do. And now go ahead and hug that right knee to the chest, open it up. Now what we're doing is simply rotating the right leg in that hip joint. So this is where your femur bone, your leg bone, goes into your hip girdle, which is called your greater trochanter. Good. And now grab the left, so do the same thing to both sides. Whoops, I gotta adjust myself. This isn't a balancing exercise, this is definitely, I want something there to hold on to, because I'm not working on my balancing intrinsic muscles, I'm simply working on opening and stretching my hip girdle. So adjust yourself so you can do both sides, rotating in that hip joint. And now we're going to come into a yogic squat. So go ahead and toes out, heels in. We're adjusting ourselves so that the knees are really protected, that the knees aren't super forward from the ankles, that they're pretty close in alignment. So adjust yourself as best you can, remembering toes out, heels in. And now bring your palms together, and this is simply a stretch to allow the hips to totally open. And you want to stay here for a little bit of time to give yourself the muscles the opportunity to slowly stretch. And there's some modifications. If you need modifications for yogic squat, go ahead and comment in the section below, and I can make adjustments for yogic squat if this is not something you're able to do, or if you feel this in your knees. You never want to feel stretches in your joints, especially your knees, ankles, wrists. So always make sure you're just feeling stretches in your muscles. And when you're ready, slowly start to roll all the way up, come to standing. Good, and now bring that right leg back up to something that you're able to, a counter, your chair, your bed. And now what we're doing is we're simply stretching out that right leg, and you're bending the left leg just to give that extra stretch. You'll feel it in your glutes. Again, these are neighboring muscles to your lower back. That's why I've titled this lower back pain. A lot of people don't think, oh, I need to stretch my bum to get rid of my back pain. Good, and now switch to the other side, stretching that left leg up, and you're bending the right leg to feel that additional little stretch in the left glute. Remembering that's a set of 3 muscles that make up your bum, your gluteals. And those are the instigators with lower back pain. Little do people know. All right, beauties. Doo-doo. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed lower back stretches. Bye for now.